Flowers, and some food? Come visit us as we take a look at some of the amazing things happening this spring in Dollywood. Welcome to Bear Facts, where we explore the Smoky Mountains one bear fact at a time. Visiting Dollywood in the spring is one of the most visually stunning times of the year to see. It outshines any other park I've been to for a spring festival, and that includes Epcot. We've been to Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival a few times, and though they have stunning, vibrant flower displays, I really feel that Dollywood beats them hands down. Now, I will be the last person to claim any knowledge of plants and flowers, so forgive me now for my lack of proper terminology when talking about these amazing living works of art. But you don't need any in-depth knowledge of plants to know when something you're looking at looks amazing. I'm going to start with giving a little information about Dollywood's festivals. They have 4 main festivals, flower and food in the spring, that starts around the beginning of May and ends mid-June. The summer celebration that goes mid-June to the end of August, the Harvest Festival starts in September to the end of October, and the Christmas season that starts at the beginning of November and ends the first week of January. You might see a week between festivals where the park makes the transitions. During the Flower and Food Festival, the park is packed with the aroma of exciting foods and the beauty of colorful floral arrangements. And from the moment you enter the park to the last steps you leave, you're overwhelmed with the artistry of these flower arrangements. It's clear that the people who design and create these amazing floral displays are true experts and know their stuff. Just a side note, since this video is focusing on the flower part of the festival, I don't intend to devote much time to the food part. There's a lot of amazing videos that people have released that talk about the food, and I tend to agree that it's worth the cost to try some of them out. In addition to your park entrance fee, you can purchase a food pass that gives you tickets to try out 5 food items with your pass, and it's definitely worth the cost. But with the insane lines and our time limitations at the time we were there, we didn't get a chance to participate this year. Our first visit this year to Dollywood was in the middle of April, and I have to say that we were very disappointed. Not because of the park itself, but because we came too early to enjoy one of my favorite festivals, the Flower and Food Festival. When we visited the park in April, the park was just opening for the season, and they hadn't started to really decorate yet. How disappointed I was. There were tantalizing teasers of the visual show to come, but we would have missed out on the true delights that this festival offers if we didn't find time to come down in May or June. Not that the park looked bad, far from it. Dollywood is a beautiful park year-round and offers many delightful sights, from the Southern-style architecture to the great street window displays. The train ride alone was a treat, as you get to enjoy the Tennessee hills and land stir to life. But when you arrive between or before festivals, you might be disappointed, as the park does need a little recovery time to dismantle and re-image the decor. If you have any flexibility in your schedule, the best way to avoid our disappointment would be to look ahead of time at their website. The 2023 year has been posted and advertises dates as well as a preview of what will be offered for that festival. Because I didn't want to miss out, we ended up making the trip down for Memorial Day weekend. A long trip worth the short stay. Let me start with talking about the theming for this year's Flower and Food Festival. If you've ever learned anything about Dolly Parton's childhood, she'll tell you with pride that she comes from Tennessee and was not wealthy as a child. The theme in the festival includes the many-colored jacket, which is not only a book but a song that she reminisces about her childhood in. The memory she talks about in the book and song is about a patchwork jacket that was made for her by her mother. When she wore it to school, the other kids tried to shame her for being so poor and wearing it. The message that Dolly is imparting is that she found pride in her jacket, as it was made with care and love from her mother, and she would not feel shame for wearing it. We have seen this many colored jacket surface during different seasons. An example of this was a previous Christmas season when it was woven into the story told at the tree illumination show at the end of the park. And this spring, we get to see it in the flower arrangements, a larger-than-life figure of a woman creating a colorful tapestry made from various flowers. Though the many-colored coat is one of the centerpieces to the Flower and Food Festival, the butterflies are also a consistent recurring image you see through the entire park. The butterflies seem to be incorporated in almost every detail and design element you can see from the moment you enter the park, from the flowers to large decor to the food and parking lot stencils. There are very few places where the butterfly can't be found. In interviews with Parton, she has stated a fascination with butterflies that began in early childhood. It makes sense that you'll see these amazing winged creatures in floral displays as you walk around the park. In the interview itself, she's even wearing a butterfly necklace. But butterflies are not the only thing that you will see. There are also an array of different woodland creatures. The giant bears are, of course, my favorites, with Mama Bear standing behind two playing cups. Around the water features, you can find cute turtles made from different green mosses or other green plants. And as you enter the Dreamland Forest, you can find raccoons causing mischief and playing in the flower beds or dangling from trees. I really love the duck that they put up this year, hanging out in front of the mill where you can get some of the best cinnamon bread in the Smoky Mountains. But the beekeeper was a true delight, standing guard over their black and white charges in full green mossy bee attire. What we did at our visit was just enjoy the experience of seeing everything in full bloom. But the true centerpiece is the Isle of Umbrellas. This show-stopping site is by far one of my favorite parts of the Flower and Food Festival, and is one of the first things you see as you head into the park. The canopy of colorful umbrellas are strung over Show Street. Made from hundreds of brightly colored umbrellas, the display is stunning and an amazing photo opportunity. This year, the park also created different fauna and flower displays that had umbrellas incorporated into their design. It really is a true masterpiece. But be warned, they don't keep it up all summer. If you come too early or later in the spring, you will miss your chance until next year. Once the festival is over, the park begins to prepare for the summer celebration. This event is really more for the nighttime visuals, live entertainment, and summer ride enthusiasts. And though you will see flowers and beautiful floral arrangements, it isn't at the same scale or magnitude as the one they pull out for the Flower and Food Festival. So if you want to see the festival flowers, you will need to look ahead and check on their website for those dates. And that concludes our tour of the Flower and Food Festival at Dollywood. Well, mostly flower, I guess. If you have enjoyed our video, please help our channel to grow by clicking the like button and subscribing. If you want to know when new videos are released, click the notification button to stay informed on all the happenings we report on the Smoky Mountains.